Hornets starting five. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at center. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically...
That is showing up a week later. Wow. Man, wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
Now here's Ball. Inside, here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. For 3, here's Harris. Offensive board. Back to Duren. Tries again. Out to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound. And it's the Hornets on the break. Cunningham against Bridges. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Here's Thompson going inside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The athleticism of Thompson is showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Bridges. Good on the shot. Bridges has got 6.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Cunningham against Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
The kick out to Williams, to the middle. Bridges passes to Miller. The Pistons clear it.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Offensive rebound. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. On target from range. 1:57 left in the first. Ball outside. It's Martin on the wing. Ball outside. There's the triple. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 3. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball. Now, first and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Asar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Cunningham. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Martin with a screen on Cunningham. Miller finds Ball. The 3 is up. And it's Harris with the rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
That's tipped. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. 44 seconds left in the first. Pass to Martin. Ball, a screen on Ivy.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Second chance effort. Out to Harris. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Thompson. Knocked away. Hornets trail by 7. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Ball, a screen on Ivy. Lets it go from the wing. And Ball throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. There's Cunningham with a three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bridges passes to Ball. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
From the arc. The three. And again, no good by Detroit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here's Ivy from the arc. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Ivy's got 5 now.
Thanks to his elite first step, defenders are going to give Ivy a little bit of room on the perimeter, especially from way out there.
Ball finds Martin. There's the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And obviously the whistles weren't in their favor the last time these teams met, and it cost them. Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Harris's shot is good. But Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Crafty move. 5 to shoot. Jams it in off a great move.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Hornets trail by 11. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
On the wing, Ivy. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Pass to Harris. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cade powers it in.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Brent, he might be a year or two away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. 3 on the clock. Thompson, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Durant, the pass to Thompson.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Back to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Durant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Martin, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back.
The Pacers will square off against the Magic in Orlando. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
Two of the best teams in the league facing off.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Hornets.
When you have field possession.
And that's it for halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Charlotte, Grant Williams out there with Josh Green. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Micic in at the 1 spot. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And he converts the layup. Hardaway's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, mixing it up inside, and I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
On the wing man, defended by Hardaway. To the inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Three-pointer, Stewart. He can't get that one to fall.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against Brooklyn, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
And he makes it. Hardaway's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Hornets trail by 9. Outside man. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Isaiah Stewart. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Hornets.
And Williams drops them both.
Williams. 2 shots.
Detroit leading by 7. Beasley outside. Pass to Hardaway. And it's all from 3-point range. And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, got that one up quick. Micic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Takes a step back. Beasley, pass to Stewart. Montecchio up top. Green covering. Back to Stewart. Banked it in off the glass.
The big man eats Stewart, just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
Hornets trail by 6. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end. I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Pass to Micic. Here's the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Here's Richards. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Montecchio outside. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green. The bank shot, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Richards with it. Now Fontecchio defending. Richards goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Beasley for 3. And again, no good by Detroit. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Here's Green. Pass to Micic. 4-3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Picked by Stewart. Beasley for 3. Knocks down the long J. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Coming right back with a 3 of his own. That's Beasley.
Here's Micic. He's guarded by Beasley. And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Puts up a deep 3. That shot, no good. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd. Both teams putting up some points. Detroit on top. They're up by... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thompson. He's off on that one. Nice D from Bridges. Miller against Cunningham from outside the arc. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Ivy outside. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Miller. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham digging deep.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. The three ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. There's Ball with a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
The 3, here's Harris. Cunningham outside. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Sinks the tray.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Miller, a screen on Harris. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Bridges.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham confident in his range.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Ball against Thompson. It's Martin on the wing. Williams passes to Ball. Williams a screen on Thompson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And here's Ivy from the arc. Pistons keep it alive. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Mark Williams. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Kept alive. A nice shot by Ivy. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Pistons.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cade Cunningham.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And he makes the first.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player.
Bridges outside. Stolen by Ivy. Pass to Harris. Let's go with a 3. Leaps for it, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw
Welcome to 2. Sport. We have the NBA, so a look at the starters for the Wizards. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. A drive by Poole. Duren pulls it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Poole against Cunningham. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the fouls.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Back to Cunningham. Six to shoot. Driving inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
To the wing right side. Now here's Kispert. Ivy defending. Kispert, no good. The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A slow start for Washington in this one. 7-point differential. Kispert, no good. The kick out to Cunningham. Ivy, a screen on Poole. Cunningham for 3. Rebound by Kispert.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Poole on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Pass to Valanciunas. From the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's a nice feel right there by Jordan Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now, here's Poole. 11 points last game. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism to see the defense the moment he sees an open.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
On the wing, Koulibaly. He's covered by Thompson. For three, Kispert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Basketball.
So for Washington, their last game, a loss to Houston. Cunningham looking it over. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hayes check in for Koulibaly. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
The 3 from Poole. Duren pulls it in.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Ivy on the wing, defended by Kispert.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is one guy you do not want to put at the free throw line. Jordan Poole is an exceptional free throw shooter.
At the line for the Wizards.
Both good from the line that time.
Jordan Poole.
Detroit leading by 11. Now Cunningham. He's got 11. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Poole. And here is Kispert. Over Ivy. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Wizards have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He comes. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pistons.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Yep, that one goes. Valanciunas has got 5.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Cunningham. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 8. The drive by Thompson, and a wide open look for Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wizards passing it around. Here's Valanciunas. No good on the three. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. And he drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pistons have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys. Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Kispert.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. For 3, Harris. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. Good season for him last year. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And a guy who rarely takes a bad shot. I love the way he plays, completely unselfish with the basketball. I think he'd rather pass it off than take a bad shot.
First team foul.
Bay with the screen for Kispert. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. Down low. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
The shot's good from Bay.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
The kick out to Cunningham. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team, the Wizards second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Wizards trail by 10, and Valanciunas kicks to Bay. Kispert setting the pick for Bay. Pass to Kispert. Good on the triple. Kispert's got 9.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
In the corner, it's Duran. Back to Cunningham. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Pistons lead by 10.
About 2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Bay with a screen on Ivy. Kispert finds Poole. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, Mr. Poole, we see you get up, sir.
Here's Cunningham. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 8. Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. And he finishes nicely on the way. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Kyle Kuzma right there, folks, showing you he is willing to mix it up to get a bucket.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig in.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got George. Rashawn Holmes out there with Bagley. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 8. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And it's blocked. Hardaway with a wide open look. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Reed with the steal. Pass to Sasser. Bagley against Beasley. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Brogdon.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And Holmes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Stewart lays it up off the glass. Stewart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
He was all alone on that one. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
Here's Koulibaly. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 14. Beasley outside. Over to the wing. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway for 3. Rebound, Washington. Brogdon the pass to George. To the inside. And Holmes throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Stewart. George with the defensive effort. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Washington. Down by 12.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beasley with Holmes covering. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 5 now.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Three-pointer Bagley sinks the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Beasley. Outside Hardaway. Back to Beasley. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Koulibaly. Outside for Bagley. And again, Washington with the triple.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent.
Pass to Stewart. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Beasley. Lets the free fly. Another 3 for Detroit.
They have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 3. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pistons have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That free throw good from Reed. That misses, so he splits the free throws. In the corner, Bay with it. And again, Washington with the triple.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Here's Beasley. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so is Detroit. 13 points. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Isaiah Stewart out there with Hardaway. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Reed in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pistons leading by 13. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pistons. Wizards trail by 16. Bay with the screen for Kispert. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Harris. Here's Ivy. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 16.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
The drive by Thompson. Pass to Ivy. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here is Harris. Cunningham outside. Harris a screen on Poole. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fires for three. Bay pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Inside, here's Valanciunas. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, to me, that's the force that Valanciunas plays with. It allows him to shake the foul off, maintain his poise, and score it.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drains the three-pointer. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Bay against Thompson. Teardrop shot. Bay, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
For three, Harris. Rebound, Washington. So the wing on the left. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Kispert with the bucket.
And tough to miss his man that time. They really seeing the whole floor.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And stolen by Thompson.
Great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled? Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to get this game away at this point.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Detroit.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
The Wizards making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Harris. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And Brogdon, here we go. Misses from short range. Detroit with the ball. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. And here's Harris from the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had... Starting lineup. Happy to have you with us. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
And the ball out of play. Hornets will have it. Here's Ball. Miller outside from deep. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kispert outside. Back to Poole. Kispert outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's the Hornets on the break. Back to Martin, beyond the arc. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Martin a screen. Here's Miller. Martin outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense. We have to talk, and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bagley sets a screen. Poole. Bridges knocks it loose.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Ball passes to Miller. Fires in the triple.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Poole against Ball. Kispert, right side. Out to Bagley. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Poole's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 4. Williams with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Miller, a screen on Poole. Here's Bridges. Kispert grabs a miss. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
And that's a nice effort by Poole. He's tough in space.
Here's Ball. 35 points his last game. Here's Bridges. Martin outside. Rebound Washington.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Poole from long range. They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. The kick out to Poole. The three. Poole can't get that one to fall.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Bay against Miller. Got a piece of it. Ball right side. Second shot opportunity. Jump shot is good.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's Poole. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Miller outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. The game now all tied up. Poole's got 8 points.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Bagley sets a screen. Here's Kispert, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Ball. And the layup is good.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Now Poole. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him. It's a tie game in Charlotte. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. That's the Hornets 5. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Here's Martin. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. They really pack some punch on these dunks.
Bridges outside. Back to Martin. Out to Bridges. Martin a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Now here's Valanciunas. He picked up 10 in his last game. Outside for Bay. from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a three-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet. Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Now here's Miller. Really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Ball. LaMelo working inside.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Miller outside. Plenty of space. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the three balls weren't falling early on.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
41 seconds left in the first half of this one. Down low. Here's Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Bridges has got 8.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Ball, following the score by Washington. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with a 3. It'll count. That one doesn't drop. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Charlotte on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime, everybody.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. And that'll do it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And so in the game for Washington, they've got Rashawn Holmes, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jordan Poole And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Washington with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Poole from long range. Poole can't get that one to fall. Hornets leading by 9. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Williams' shot is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Poole from long range. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open. Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Carrington. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Micic. Hits a three-pointer. Micic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Yeah, that's a pretty nimble move by Kuzma, getting his shot to go despite taking the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Poole finds Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Yep, count it. Micic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Pass to Micic. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Green. Here's Micic. Green, a screen. And Micic gets it to go. Micic has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Micic. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Coulibaly. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's Williams. High post. Pass to Green. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Buries it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And It's Brogdon missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Martin. Shot from inside.
Dependable at contesting shots without fouling. When Brogdon is hustling and on top of things like that, it's big time.
Here's Bay. The shot misses. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the Hornets 5. And Ball throws it down.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Brogdon with a strong finish.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Bay from long range. Drops in the 3.
And what an assertive shot by Bay, putting down the answer.
Martin right side. Back to Ball. Martin outside. Clock at 6. The kick out to Ball. Pulls it from the top of the key. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Bagley for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges. Has got 5 rebounds in the game, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
With the crossover, and he sinks the layup. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Bagley against Bridges. Bagley passes to Valanciunas. Now Bay. Bagley is screen on Martin. Bay, no good. Charlotte leading by 9. Ball outside. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Williams misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Carrington. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Miller. And here's Ball. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Carrington. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Ball looks over the floor for three. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. And now a 12-point Hornet lead.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. His lost sense of time and the situation.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Martin. Here's Miller. Offline with a three. Bagley with it. Guarded now by Williams. Out to Bagley. On the wing, Bay. Bagley, a screen on Bridges. Bay from long range. And it's Martin with the rebound. Hornets leading by 14.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hornets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
The three from Ball. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball left side. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Ball against Brogdon. Pass to Bay.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Fires for three. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about does it for the first game.
Grant. In game one of the NBA season, how does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Ball sends a screen for Bridges. And he goes big with the dunk right over Asard Thompson.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Miami Heat. Ball from long range. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Cunningham for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, and hitting these pull-up jumpers.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Cunningham. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Martin. Bridges has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Harris. It's up a 3, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Martin. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Ball finds Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Deflects the pass. Thompson against Ball. Outside Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Pistons ball.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Harris a screen on Ball. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Misses the 3. Ball with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Ball, the pass to Williams. Bridges outside. Pass to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ball's got 6 points.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Bridges against Harris. The kick out to Ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Pistons ball.
Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside for Martin. Duran pulls it in.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Miller inside. Cunningham's there. Miller, no luck. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Duran. Ivy on the wing. Duran with a screen on Miller. Here's Ivy. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. A second chance effort. Williams banked in off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. From downtown. Hornets with the rebound.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Cunningham outside. Back to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. For 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
Ball, the pass to Martin. Outside, Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Ball's got 9. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu is a big part of what we did in Orlando. Was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Ball finds Miller. Williams a screen on Thompson. Miller with a wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Now how about this move by Miller? Using the pick and roll to create some space for himself.
Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. Out to Harris. Launches from deep. Detroit, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Miller against Cunningham. Pulls it up. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Miller.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid Ivy go.
Thompson against Ball. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pass to Ivy. Harris setting the pick for Ivy. Top of the key, Harris. Cunningham outside. And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a... All right, guys. That is more than enough.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for the Pistons, Paul Reed out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Moore in at the point. Williams with the block. Here's Reed. Stewart down low. He's guarded by Williams. It's Beasley on the wing. No good from outside.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's Micic. Hits it from three-point range. Micic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And Moore kicks to Beasley. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Richards. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Moore passes to Stewart. From outside the arc. The rebound by Richards.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Traps in the tray.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Micic to the paint. Stewart with the steal. Pass break Detroit. Beasley for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Hardaway. The Pistons rebound. Reed kicks to Hardaway. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Piston lead.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Here's Mann. By Beasley. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. Charlotte moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Mann can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from 3-point range.
Pistons foul. Wendell Moore. First personal foul. First team foul.
Richards passes to Mann. Green against Hardaway. Back to Mann.
Hey, yo, right here.
Williams, a screen on Beasley. Clock at 6. Green inside the 3-point line. Charlotte no good that time either.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And that one's good. Green.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pistons.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Mann. Over Beasley. Mann can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And here's Reed. Hasn't made one yet. For 3, Beasley. Rebound by Williams.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit leading by 12. Moore inside.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and they'll get another chance. No good with the triple. Here's Micic. The 3 ball. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so is Detroit, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
Miller with the ball. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Here's Ivy. Cunningham for three. Fires the three. This one for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bridges shot. Good.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And that one is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Miller. Pass to Bridges. Here he goes. The offensive rebound. Miller finds Martin. Charlotte moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Taken away by Williams. Pass the ball. Martin up top. Back to Miller. And stolen by Ivy. Cunningham outside. The long distance three is buried. Cunningham's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pistons. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Cade Cunningham.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
The drive by Woo! Wow.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved the best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Cunningham with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham.
Personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Ball kicks to Miller. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Detroit with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Ball against Cunningham. Pass to Duran. For three, Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
joining us. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for Washington, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now here's Bey. Kuzma down low, working on Duren. 6 to shoot. Bey against Ivy. And stolen by Cunningham. And now the Pistons in transition. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Thompson goes in, kicks it out to Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ivy. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Takes a 3. They get it back. Duren. They shoot again.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Bey with it. Now Thompson defending. That one goes. Count it.
Nice strong finish by Bey, meeting the defensive challenge.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Detroit. Here's Coulibaly. Kuzma outside. Back to Coulibaly. And that one comes up a bit short. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
And here's Harris outside, and the 3-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul.
Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Valanciunas passes to Brogdon. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Brogdon's gotten his second bucket.
Brogdon inside, never rushed. Effective with the soft touch.
Harris misses.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Oh, stolen by Harris. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by the Wizards. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Here's Coulibaly. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Harris passes to Cunningham. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Wizards second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Coulibaly with it, working on Thompson. Blocked.
Always good to see that kind of activity from Duren on defense.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
Now here's Brogdon. Bay outside. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Brogdon finds Bay. Off target from outside. The Pistons lead by 6. Duren, the pass to Harris. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Brogdon up top. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pistons. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Cunningham. They get the rebound. Launches a 3. Cunningham drills it from way outside.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, BA. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple of years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Cunningham against Poole. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. Puts up a deep 3. It's Kuzma with the miss. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham outside. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead. Right side, Coulibaly. Bay outside. It's Bagley, high post. Back to Bay. Inside. Here's Poole. Poole gets it in close.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Launches it. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The Pistons lead by 10. Thompson attacking. Out to Harris. Ivy against Poole. And here's Harris outside. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Thompson driving in, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, a tough drive from Thompson there, having to get through the defense.
Kuzma, the pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Coulibaly. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Coulibaly. Kuzma with a screen on Thompson. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span. So hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
Kispert's checked in for Bay. Here's Thompson. Oh, he dunks it right on Kyle Kuzma. Man.
Yeah, if Asar is anywhere near the hoop, he's got one thing on his mind, and that is jams.
Stolen by Ivy. Harris right side. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Coulibaly on the wing. Kispert on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that. Taking a closer look. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Marvin Bagley is out there with Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Carrington in at the 2. That's the group for Washington right now. Beasley misses. Wizards trail by 11. This one for 3. Carrington no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Hardaway from outside. Connects from downtown. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Here's Holmes. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Reed. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Reed's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 14. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's growing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Good. Koulibaly's got 5 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
The shake. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
Right side Bagley. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Koulibaly. From deep three-point land. Hits the trifecta. Koulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Out to Beasley. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
Beasley.
And the Pistons lead by 14.
Coming right back with a three of his own. That's Beasley.
Outside Koulibaly. Picked by Holmes. Koulibaly drives in. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Hardaway. And Detroit another three.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Bagley passes to Brogdon. Tipped away. And here they come. Here's Moore. And he lays it in on the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Carrington. No made baskets yet. No good on the three. Detroit leading by 17. Reed with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. Reed passes to Hardaway. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Koulibaly. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Moore passes to Hardaway. Here's the pick. Now here's Stewart from downtown. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Pass to Brogdon. Bagley sets a screen. From deep, Brogdon!
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Beasley outside. Picked by Stewart. Beasley outside. Launches a three. The Pistons rebound. Here's Moore. Pass to Stewart. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. That one falls. Reed's got 5 now.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Brogdon into the lane. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And that one falls for Brogdon. And so Brogdon nails both of them. Cunningham outside. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. No good on that one. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. And so it's Detroit, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been fan. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop them.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
First team foul.
Valanciunas against Duren. Kuzma with a screen on Duren. Pass to Bay. Oh, they get a hand on it. Duren with a steal.
Refusing to show mercy. They continue to pile it on, this time by creating the turnover. Oh, elite speed. Ivy will be one of the fastest young players in this league.
Now here's Poole. Right wing. We played just over a minute here in the fourth.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Duren. Nice move. Nifty move. And the dunk by Duren.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Poole shot is off. Detroit leading by 21. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bay. And he lays it up and in.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Poole outside. To the middle. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Really nice teamwork. Poole put that pass right where it needed to be.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Rebound Washington. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Harris on the wing. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
Now you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Here's Poole. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Poole outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
Cunningham looking it over. And here's Ivy from the arc. And Bay pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now a timeout called by Washington. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. Present our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Duren.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Jalen Duren.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Harris misses. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And it's Thompson penetrating. And here's Cunningham outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Coulibaly. Kispert on the wing.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw. And no luck that time either. Ivy, right side. Cunningham finds Ivy. They get it again. Duren. Second chance shot. Missed it. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement.
Poole. And it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard position. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Poole kicks to Brogdon. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Hall with a wide open look. And the three off target. Here's Valanciunas coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here's Charlotte now. It's a three-point game. Bridges kicks the ball. Outside for Martin. Ball against Poole. 5 on the clock. Tries again. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Here's Brogdon, and the shot goes in.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges against Kuzma. Outside for Martin. Miller, that's for 2. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, how fluid and confident is Brandon Miller shooting the basketball.
The drive by Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. Washington shooting their first free throws of the night. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Clock at 4. Here's Bridges into the lane, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Wow, the ability to fend off that defender and take contact, still finish it. Go ahead, Miles Bridges, do your thing.
And here's Poole for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Here's Koulibaly. Offline with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
Koulibaly, no good. Charlotte leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Stolen by Ball. Martin with it. Ogden picks him up. Offensive rebound. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges. Fades. Again, the Hornets score.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
It's good.
2 things there that make that possible for Jordan Poole. Focus and body control.
Poole against Ball. Outside for Martin. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The 3 from Poole. And the 3 ball is good. Poole's got 6.
What a response by Jordan Poole. Not sure you want to duel with him from beyond the arc.
Martin finds Miller. The 3. The shot, no good. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the center position. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And Brogdon's got the ball here for Washington. Trailing here by 8. Takes a 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Adding to his range, already efficient Malcolm Brogdon, a dangerous shooter.
Ball dishes to Martin. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. On the wing, Miller. He's defended by Koulibaly. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. Miller, no luck. Wizards trail by 5. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Out to Kuzma. Bridges with some nice defense.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Valanciunas with a screen on Ball. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It feels like Jordan Poole is in one of those grooves where he's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Left side, Williams. Williams has a screen for Bridges. And it goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Koulibaly. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Deep two from Ball.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And Doris, the new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young guard.
Hangs on the trifecta.
Now, this guy is always under control. From the drive to the pull-up jumper, Malcolm Brogdon doing work.
Here's Ball driving the lane, and Ball slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The kick out to Poole. Kuzma with a screen on Ball. It's Poole with the drive. Hornets with the rebound. 55 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Kuzma. On the wing, Koulibaly. Kuzma sets a screen. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And it's Ball penetrating. Count it. And that's 12 points for LaMelo Ball.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Kuzma, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Bridges kicks to Martin. Latrey. It's rebounded by Poole. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Miller, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Wizards. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome. This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. Big fella? And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Washington leading now by 4. Got Rashawn Holmes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kispert. Then it's Butler. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And finished off by Bagley.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Man gets the bucket.
Boy, how about that assist from Grant Williams? Really nice vision.
Butler Butler feeling out of it. He takes it in. Six to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Wizards leading by 7. Bagley dishes to Kispert. Pass to Carrington. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Micic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Carrington. Guarded by Green. Holmes. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The
previous play is under review.
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on. And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Last season's performance for him averaged about 8 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successful on the offensive end, and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Micic. Here's Richard, defended by Butler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Bagley with the bucket.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Green up on top. From past the arc. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Out to the right wing. Pass to Carrington. A minute 50 left in the third. Kispert, no good. Hornets trail by 8. Now, man. He has 5. Green finds man. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Man's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Butler. And that one drops for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Man with it. He's got 8 down low. Here's the 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. They kick it out to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One on Kispert. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Micic, the pass to Green. Washington with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Micic. Pass to Williams. Here's Micic. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Micic. Three-point field goal.
Here's Carrington. He's got 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Carrington's got 7.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can...
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so here's Charlotte, 9-point game. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
He gets it in there. Carrington's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Miller. He can't get that one. Wizards leading by 9. Bagley the pass to Holmes. And there's the drive to the left side wing. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Williams. Carrington, that's good.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Goes up again. He lays it in.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Right side Bagley. Outside Butler. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside, Ball. And that's an intentional foul. And Washington going with a whole new group here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Wizards leading by 10. And here is Brogdon. Poole on the wing. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Ball. There's the drive. Yes, that goes in. Ball's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. Such a hard contest because guy can handle and he's got size.
Brogdon. Poole on the wing. Covered by Miller. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3. Poole's got 19 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
Here's Poole. Valanciunas finds Brogdon. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Mark Williams.
The defender all over.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Bridges kicks the ball. Shoots the 3. That shot, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brogdon the pass to Kuzma. Here's Koulibaly. Off target from three-point range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shots good by Miller.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Going inside. Money!
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
A drive by Poole. Valanciunas against Ball.
Hornets foul. LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
19 seconds left in the game. Ball against Poole. With the drive. And Paul with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brogdon kicks to Valanciunas. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line, stands up and delivers.
Charlotte calls timeout. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And so Washington takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but
much appreciated, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our